Okay, so this video, as you can see, is about how to install the operating system Ubuntu on a virtual machine. Virtual machines are basically computers within the computer operating system. They're primarily used for testing out an operating system before you do a full install. I'm going to be using the VirtualBox software. It's great, it's free, efficient, and you can just go Google VirtualBox and download it. You want to choose the one for whatever operating system you currently have. As you can see, it does Mac, Windows, Linux even, and Solaris has everything covered. For this test, I'm going to be using Ubuntu, which is a variant on Linux. It's again another free operating system, and you can just Google it and download it. As you can see, it's Ubuntu, and it's the first result, and there's a big green begin download. So you're going to want to choose to be in the download, select your download location. I'm currently in Czech Republic, or whatever country you're in, and then begin the download. And you'll see it starts to download. I've already downloaded this because it's a large file because it is an operating system. So just start up your VirtualBox software, and in the top left hand corner you can see the new virtual machine wizard that pops up then in the center. And so this is just naming it. It's not anything major, but the OS type is quite important. So I selected Linux and the version is Ubuntu. That's important to select what you're installing. The memory is essentially the RAM from your PC that you're going to give to the operating system. And so I'm selecting the max because I have a nice big amount of RAM myself. Then I'm just creating a virtual hard disk, which everything is virtual, so it's basically another image on your hard drive of a hard drive that the operating system will use. Name it whatever you want and put in whatever location you want. Usually the default locations are fine. Finish, create, and you can see brand new operating system pop up. And just click start, and this is the first run wizard of your brand new virtual operating system. Just go through the wizard a bit, next, next, next. It's pretty standard, easy to use. Obviously there will be larger loading times. They've just been cut out for the purposes of this video. So don't worry if you're waiting for about 2 to 3 minutes for it to load. So here I'm selecting the installation media. Since I downloaded it as a .iso, I will use that, and it's called an image file in the wizard. So select that and select the location of the file. And here you can see it's reading the disk image fine. You select your language. This is all in Ubuntu, so it's just like you're installing Ubuntu on any normal way, but this was virtual. So use your arrow keys to navigate through the menu and enter to select. So you hit enter and you select install Ubuntu. And there you go, it's pretty much started to install. There's going to be a bit of loading time for it. Be patient with it. Don't worry if it seems like it's frozen, it hasn't actually. Just go through the steps. We're selecting English, load, load, load. And here you select the time zone. Pretty basic once again. I'm in Czech Republic, so I'll select, well, Liechtenstein time is the same thing, so it doesn't make that big of a difference, but just select European time for where I am. Forward, let it load, let it do all its stuff. This is the keyboard layout. I'm just going to use USA because that's what I've learned. Remember to be patient with it. And this is the partitioner. This is sort of selecting your hard drive. If you're doing a real install, then this is where you select the partition of your hard drive that you're going to use. But since this is just a virtual machine, it's just there's only one, selection that I can use because there's only one hard drive allocated to it. So now all you do is continue with the setup, and the operating system will ask you a few questions about how you're going to use it, and then you've successfully installed Ubuntu as a virtual machine. Thank you for watching and listening. Hope it's been helpful.